Hey you guys, this is JudyAdele and I am here to do a music reaction video. Before we get into that, I just want to invite you to our other channel. Check it out. Would love your feedback. Mornings with a Stranger. You can find the link in the description. You can find it on the tab. Pop over if you have a few minutes. Check it out. Different format, broader topics, some music, some other stuff. Would love to have you check it out. All right, let's dive into the song of the day. Today we have a request. This request comes to us from Dag Hugo Wilhelmsen. I have no idea what the song is. I'm excited to check it out. Let's dive in.
I saw you at the railway station. There had been a cancellation. You were smoking cigarettes.
Sorry, I was like, all of a sudden, oh, this is a cover of Simon and Garfunkel. And then very quickly was like, no, it's not. I just thought it was going to be like a little different, but has that same kind of feel for a second there. So anyway, that's where my brain went. I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm just saying that's where my brain went. All right, take two.
I saw you at the railway station. There had been a cancellation. You were smoking cigarettes alone. I walked up and said hello. I lost my wife 2 days ago. You shook my hand and said, Francis, what's your name? And you had a hat, and I had a hat. We both had hats. And my wife was dead, and your wife was dead. Shit happens, Francis said.
Oh, is this supposed to be funny? I hope so. I'm laughing very, very inappropriately. All right, so these are What Does the Fox Say people, which is very cool. I'm very excited to hear something from them. And how do you pronounce the name of the group? Ylvis is what was suggested to me. And maybe that's right. I'm just super curious now. Okay, I'm excited to see where this goes.
Francis said it's 5 o'clock. How about we find a rock and throw it at some cars from the bridge?
Oh, no.
I laughed and said that sounds like fun. We walked into the setting sun, and Francis said, I'm aiming at the kids.
Oh!
And he threw a rock, so I threw a rock. We both put some gravel in a sock.
Boy, the peer pressure going on here.
And he threw the sock.
Okay, not very
I said we should stop.
It's a good plan.
He smiled at me, then threw a rock and a sock. We snuck down to the local farm, and there we opened up the barn to set the horses free and watch them run. The moon was extra bright that night, the horses in the pale moonlight. Watch this, Francis said, and pulled his gun.
Oh my God!
He shot a horse, so I shot a horse. Francis choked a chicken with his hands.
Oh my God!
But watching them die, he started to cry. I'm bored, Francis said, let's steal a car.
Jesus.
Oh Margaret, don't you worry about me now. I'm doing just fine on my own.
Is that what that is?
There are other things to life than your soft skin against mine. And Francis is helping me move on. I'm moving on. Life's a bitch, a wise man said. No matter what, you end up dead. And all that you can wish for is a friend. So pour another glass of wine, with Francis' shoulder touching mine. I'll stay right here until the bitter end. And you have a hat, and I have a hat. We both have hats. And your wife is dead, and my wife is dead. Here's to life, Francis said. Here's to life, Francis said. Here's to life, Francis said.
Okay, well, I don't quite know what to do with that. All right. That was not what I expected at all. Took a very different turn than I thought I was going to. Hilarious, I think. The harmonies are cool and good and fun, and they could have some fun doing some Simon and Garfunkel, and maybe they have. I don't know. Yeah. Thoughtfully dark, maybe. Hopeful and interesting. And like I said, poor horsies and chickens. Poor horsies. Sorry about the kids in the car. I don't know if they got hurt or not. All right. I am curious to hear more. Tell me more about that. I want to know. I'm apparently speechless. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was just so much what I didn't expect, and it's still curious to hear more from these guys. Very different songs. I love it. So do tell if you care to share. Just kind of like, is this a comedy group, or are they just all different types of songs and it is what it is? I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to make assumptions, and I'm curious. All right, I think I'm repeating myself now, so I will stop. Thank you very much for the request. This is delightful. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I don't quite know where to take it. I love the element of surprise. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Love to hear your comments below. We will see you soon. Take care. The images in this video are not instructions, and do not try this at home. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Oh, and enjoy the music.